This is Plant-Based Briefing, alphagal syndrome from pillclarity.org. And I'm Marian Erickson, host of this plant-based podcast where I curate a variety of articles on plant-based and vegan living, get permission, and narrate them to you here in about 10 minutes or less every weekday. And I'm pleased to have permission from PillClarity to share their content. So now let's get to today's plant-based briefing. Alphagal syndrome from pillclarity.org. What is alphagal syndrome? Alphagal syndrome, or AGS, or alphagal allergy, is a serious allergic reaction to products containing the sugar molecule alphagal. Alphagal is present in most mammals, pork, cattle, rabbit, lamb, etc., and in mammalian products such as gelatin and dairy. Individuals can experience symptoms of alphagal syndrome after consuming red meat or other alphagal-containing products. There's evidence that alphagal syndrome can also be triggered by a tick bite. AGS is becoming more common, affecting over 450,000 people in the U.S., making it the 10th most common food allergy. Can a tick bite cause alphagal syndrome? The Lone Star tick is a type of tick native to the eastern United States and Mexico. They're known to transmit alphagal molecules to people after feeding on the blood of animals such as cows and sheep. As a result, people who encounter the Lone Star tick may also develop mild to severe allergic reactions to the alphagal molecules the ticks carry. Recent CDC findings, linked here, suggest that other tick species, including the black-legged tick and the western black-legged tick, may also trigger alphagal syndrome in some individuals. These species are commonly found in the eastern, midwestern, and western United States, respectively, expanding geographic regions where AGS may occur. Tick bites can be avoided by wearing long-sleeved clothing and staying away from tick-infested locations such as woodlands and bushy tall grass areas. How is alphagal syndrome diagnosed? Alphagal syndrome, or AGS, is diagnosed through a combination of clinical history and testing. If you experience delayed allergic reactions after eating mammalian meat, your primary care provider or allergist may evaluate you for AGS, pork-cat syndrome, primary beef allergy, or other conditions. Key diagnostic steps include a clinical history, including reaction timing, symptoms, and history of tick bites, blood test, alphagal-specific IgE, response to a mammalian-free diet, skin testing. Standard skin prick tests are often unreliable, but some specialists use prick-to-prick or intradermal testing in select cases, and advanced testing. Referral centers like UNC or UVA may use IgE to gelatin, basophil activation testing, or testing with alphagal-containing biologics. Food challenges are rarely used due to the delayed and potentially severe nature of reactions. When necessary, they must be performed under close medical supervision. The diagnostic code for alphagal allergy is ICD-10-CM-Z91.014. It's allergy to mammalian meats. What are the signs and symptoms of alphagal syndrome? Symptoms vary based on the individual and can range from mild, moderate, severe, and life-threatening. Some patients may experience gastrointestinal or GI discomfort. Patients may require immediate medical attention and should call 911 if experiencing serious symptoms. Common symptoms include hives or itchy rash, cough, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, heartburn or indigestion, nausea or vomiting, and diarrhea. Possible serious symptoms or anaphylaxis include swelling of lips, throat, or eyelids, shortness of breath, hypotension, and difficulty breathing. How to manage alphagal syndrome? Ideally, patients should seek the guidance of an allergy specialist or healthcare provider or pharmacy who is knowledgeable in assessing alphagal syndrome. Additionally, AGS patients should avoid eating mammalian meats, avoid certain household products linked here, medications, or over-the-counter supplements that may contain animal-derived ingredients. Check the ingredient labels on store-bought goods to ensure they do not contain anything mammalian-derived, including animal extracts used in flavoring. And research animal-free products from credible sources such as pillclarity.org. Alphagal and medications. Patients with alphagal syndrome must be vigilant about their dietary choices and meticulously scrutinize their medication intake. A study revealed that discussions about medications in AGS social media groups were nearly as prevalent as those about food. Given the prevalence of animal-derived ingredients in medications, transparent labeling is crucial for managing AGS. Other research has shown 75% of AGS patients react to animal-derived ingredients, with 50% experiencing severe reactions. While there's no cure for alpha-gal syndrome, there are effective ways to manage the allergy and numerous resources available, linked here, for AGS patients to learn more about their diagnosis and the products they consume. Alpha-gal syndrome, Guide for Food. Foods associated with alpha-gal syndrome include red meat like beef, pork, lamb, deer, rabbit, goat, organ meat like kidney, liver, heart, intestines, and dairy products from cows and goats like milk and cheese. Foods not associated with alpha-gal syndrome include poultry, eggs, fish, shellfish, fruits, and vegetables. Click below for a list of ingredients used in medications or supplements that are associated with alpha-gal syndrome and a list of ingredients that are not associated with it. They include things like antioxidants, dietary supplements, moisturizers, capsule exteriors and tablet binders, and even wound dressings, which can have collagen in them. It's important to note that some alpha-gal patients can react to carrageenan, a thickening agent extracted from red seaweed. Although generally harmless and used in vegan-friendly products, carrageenan contains alpha-gal and can trigger allergic reactions in some AGS patients. A piece of advice from people with alpha-gal syndrome. Living with alpha-gal syndrome can be challenging because many foods, medications, and supplements contain alpha-gal sugar molecules. Candace and Debbie, two women with alpha-gal allergy, co-founded the site 2alphagals, linked here, and stated in an interview, "Many of us living with alpha-gal syndrome will react to even trace amounts of mammal ingredients and medications. The range of potential dangers includes lactose, magnesium stearate, stearic acid, gelatin caps, fillers, and more. We even have to be careful with vitamins and minerals which can be derived from mammals." Conclusion. There are numerous product labels on the market today that do not clearly identify the sources of ingredients listed. Candace and Debbie recently discovered our website and found it helpful in their search for resources to choose the right products for themselves and for patients with alpha-gal syndrome. They stated, "The work PlantBased, formerly VeganMed, is doing is critical for those of us with alpha-gal syndrome, as we need to be able to access medications free from mammal-derived ingredients for our own safety. The extensive research and certification process employed by PlantBased into ingredients and sourcing gives us confidence to trust their products." PlantBased is dedicated to improving the lives of those who choose an animal-free lifestyle. We help patients, including those with alpha-gal syndrome, find suitable animal-free products and medications. Our research ensures patients can trust their purchases, and we simplify the search for prescribers. We also advocate for transparent labeling of animal-derived ingredients in health products. If you're unsure about ingredients listed on medications or supplement labels, please feel free to reach out to us at pillclarity.org/contact us. You just listened to Alpha-gal Syndrome from pillclarity.org, and I'm your host, Marian Erickson. I always put a link to the original post in the show notes, so from there you can see this article and the chart showing the ingredients to look for in medications and supplements. And you could also go to pillclarity.org for lots of great information. So please share this episode with anyone who might benefit, and thanks for listening.